Hey everybody, good afternoon here from Maggie Valley, North Carolina, and we are going to be eating at a place you can actually see the sign behind my head called Butts on the Creek BBQ. We were actually going to the Haywood Smokehouse. They were closed, so we come over here. We already kind of had barbecue on our minds and decided that's what we wanted to eat today. So we're going to try Butts on the Creek. We were here probably, I don't know, about 20 years ago and have not been back. Nothing wrong with the place. We just have been trying other places, so this is going to be a new review for us. I don't really remember much about it last time, but we're going to go into Butts on the Creek today and hopefully get some good barbecue, and we'll let you know what we think of it, so go with us. And part of the reason for the name is because it is right here on the creek. So anyway, it is right here on just a really small little creek. I don't know if that's still Jonathan Creek or what. I know there's a Jonathan Creek motel on up the road on this same side, so I don't know if that's just part of Jonathan Creek or if that's something else. But here we are fixing to go in. Just a little rustic little wooden building here. Please see host inside. Here's your walk-in restroom. There's like a lady over there selling or making glassware. So as you're inside here, they actually have a lady selling a lot of glassware here. The glass sculptures, and it's a very open area right here. T-shirts, if you want a t-shirt or a hat.
We only got a lift ticket the first day, and then we tubed the rest of the time. You guys look down? Down the mountain. There's just a section on top of the mountain that they had for you.
It's very open and spacious. We're still waiting. There's no hostess at all. You're supposed to wait till we see. There she finally is. But several people are ahead of us. They've been here waiting a while, so maybe with the weather they're a little short-staffed today. It's very nice in here. Okay, well I think we just set a record from the time you come in to getting seated was 26 minutes. And I'm not talking about you put your name in and then you wait because they're full. I'm talking about just, actually when we came in there was no hostess even there to put your, there was no list to put your name on.
Yeah, there's only 2 of them.
Yeah, so we're just gonna blame it on the snow and say they were short-staffed today. I think they did say they only had one waitress. So we're going to look at the menu. Let me show you the front first of all. It's actually called Pops Butts on the Creek. I didn't realize that. So let me go over this menu really quickly.
So it's still like me trying to do the same. Yeah. It's okay. And that's the sweet one. This is the spicy one. The yellow is the pure one. Did she get your order, guys?
We told her just a bit. She went to get her drink.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Never comes back. It's so funny. That was
And down here's the address, 1584 Soco Road here in Maggie Valley. Okay, I'm a little concerned because I was going to get burnt ends. It was actually, was it not on their menu online that we looked at before we come? It seemed like it was $21.95. I do not see it listed.
I don't see it as a sandwich.
Yeah, it says a sandwich. That's $14.95. But if you look at the online menu, it was $21.95 on there, and I'm not seeing it listed on this menu. So I'm guessing they may not have it. I gotta go back and check myself, but I believe when we looked at the menu online, they had a burn ends for meal for $21.95. Okay, so what did you get?
I got the brisket mac attack burger. So it comes with the burger, macaroni and cheese, and then brisket on Texas toast.
It's going to be quite a burger.
So I'm going to be basically taking it apart.
Okay.
And then, of course, delicious okra.
Oh boy, gotta get that fried okra. Yeah, and I did. They did have the burnt ends. It just wasn't on the menu. She said they forgot to add it. I will. Y'all know how I feel about this. So on their website, their own website, it's showing $21.95. It's actually up $1, $22.95. I asked her to please tell them to update the website. She says, yeah, we need to. Not her fault. She's sweet, but I just let her know that your website needs to reflect that. So I did get that, and I got fried pickles for the side. I never have tried that in a barbecue place. I've had it in a seafood place before. I really liked them. And what else did I get? The brisket baked beans. So it does smell good in here. So looking forward to finally eating. Got a very, very nice view out the window here with the creek. And basically the whole seating area is just basically one long area right here. Just back down through there is the seating area. Okay, folks, I have to eat a little crow here, and no, that's not what I ordered, but I had just told y'all in the last clip that it was $21.95 on the online menu, and that they were charging $22.95, and y'all know I've mentioned this about other restaurants in the past, and I've always been right those times because I went back and checked myself before I said it. Well, I didn't check myself till after I said it this time, so I actually was wrong. The burnt ends were $22.95 on the menu. The other meal I looked at, the brisket meal, was $21.95. I confused them. So they are not, at least on that, charging higher than what their website shows. So that's not on them. That one's on me.
So say it again.
Say what? All that?
Not all that.
What do you want to hear?
I was wrong.
I was wrong. And okay, I was wrong. She likes to hear that. It's not often she gets to say it. But anyway, that's not on them. That was on me. So they are not charging a different price. So I told her wrong, so I'm going to have to apologize to her when she comes back too. So anyway, but I was right on the apple bar, and I was right on, where was the other place?
Yeah, because we always check.
Yeah, I always check myself, so I did that this time to make sure. So we thought I could either cut that part out, or I could just issue an apology. I thought y'all would enjoy this more. So,
so here we are.
Yeah, here we are. So they were right. That's enough. One thing I'm noticing here is the sauces. A lot of your barbecue places now are going to this thing of giving you a lot of different sauce options, a lot of different flavors. It doesn't look like they've done that here yet. You basically have ketchup on the right. And I'm going to guess those are the 3 squeeze bottles of sauces. I know that one's yellow, but I heard her tell somebody that's a mustard barbecue sauce like what they use in South Carolina. I'm going to get ready and try those here in just a minute, but it doesn't look like they have a huge variety of sauces, but as long as they're good, that's all that matters. Over the smokehouse, they have, 15 probably flavors of sauce?
Yeah, probably.
They got apple flavored, several hot ones. I don't even remember what else.
Jalapeno.
Seems like they have a strawberry.
A strawberry, was there a green apple or an apple?
There was an apple. I don't know if it's green apple, but it seems like there's a strawberry chipotle or something.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Man, you can really try some stuff
There was
over there.
something fire too. I don't remember what.
Georgia Fire, I think is what it was called.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. But okay, I just got the rundown on the sauces. I actually sampled all of them, and then she stopped by the table right afterwards. Now, the one on the left is their homemade. She said they make all of them here. That is their basically just regular sweet tomato-based barbecue sauce. I'm not much of a sweet sauce person, but that's got a pretty good flavor. This one in the middle, actually these last two are vinegar-based. This one here, now I'm going to be honest with you, I'm from Western North Carolina. I'm not from Eastern North Carolina where they have vinegar sauces. That's the standard in the eastern part of the state. In the western part, it's tomato-based. I'm a Western North Carolinian with tomato-based sauce. I'm going to say something though, this is really good. This has, it is vinegar-based, but it's apple cider vinegar. And she says it has mustard and it has peaches in it.
Mm-hmm. And it's got apple cider vinegar, peaches, and what else did she say?
That's the two that stood out to
yeah,
me.
Me too.
And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to do, just for something different, I'm going to put this on my burnt ends today. And you'll never see me use vinegar-based sauce again, but that is excellent. That is a very full-flavored. The vinegar does not overpower you, but you can taste it. But it is, again, it's the apple cider vinegar with peaches. It's excellent. That's what I'm going to go with today. This one here is pretty much all vinegar. That was not worth throwing out the window. I would not. That was going back over here.
Said vinegar, red pepper flakes, apple chunks. She said
Yeah.
they're all homemade.
Yeah, but this one here, that's the thing right there if you come here. I like it. Okay, here is Shaughnessy's. This is the, what is it again, Mac Attack Burger?
Yeah. It's huge.
It's on like Texas toast, macaroni and cheese, fried okra, brisket beans here, dill pickles, that's what's on the left, fried dill pickles, and burnt ends. Okay, we just prayed, so Shaughnessy's going to tell us what she thinks of everything.
Well, of course, I popped the okra immediately into my mouth. It was good. I'm trying to figure out why they put, it almost looks like egg salad on my
Is
cheese.
it not macaroni and cheese?
Well, I think that is, but why would you put pickles in it?
I don't know.
I don't quite understand that.
Well, just take a bite of it and see if you like it. It may actually be good.
Let me get a piece without pickles in it so I can determine that. Because macaroni and cheese and pickles just don't go good together.
Yeah.
Macaroni and cheese is good.
All right, take a piece of the burger. So is that actually a slab of brisket, or is that?
So it's got brisket, burger, and the
Oh,
macaroni
okay. So
and
it's
cheese.
actually both. I thought
Yeah,
it was.
that's what I thought. Well,
I thought it was
I'm
ground
gonna pull this
brisket.
apart and eat it. No.
I thought it was like a brisket burger. Okay, that actually looks good, in my
Yeah, it
opinion.
does. That's why I thought I can pull this apart and eat it.
Okay, I thought they had ground up the brisket and made patties out of it.
Let me see what the brisket tastes like. Then I'll let you eat. Good and tender, very flavorful.
So it is good. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this yellow bottle sauce on here. I really, really like that sauce. So I'm gonna try a bite of the burnt ends first. Now that one's very tender. You can get burnt ends that are tough sometimes. Outstanding. Try a bite of the beans. Look like they're a little bit hot. They're good.
They're good.
Probably not the best I've ever had, but they're certainly not the worst. They're
Okay.
good. So, dill pickle spear here.
Oh, it's a whole spear. I thought it might be like little sauces.
I did too. Then I actually read the menu again, but got a little bit of ranch dressing for those. So. Well, whole pickle comes out.
Here, cut it with your knife.
Yeah, let me try that instead.
Those look like they're steaming.
I've never gotten this as a side with barbecue before. It's actually good. I like
Is it good?
Yeah,
Well, good.
very good.
All right. Well, let's dig in.
All right, just finished up our lunch here at Butts on the Creek in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. So, well, I'll get into that later. You go ahead. You go right ahead.
Okay. Well, after we finally got seated, she came by a couple times, wanting to take our order. I think she had just been in fast mode, that she was just trying to just hurry. I don't think it was anything personal, but she was really nice. So I ordered the Mac Attack brisket burger and okra. They gave me a large portion of okra. My burger was massive. It had brisket on it, a scoop of macaroni and cheese, and then they put something, it almost was like egg salad. It had pickles, and I don't think it was well, it had mayonnaise in it too, but it was a yellow, I don't know. I wish they hadn't put that on there. But so I ate the macaroni and cheese by itself. It was good. The brisket was nice and tender, very flavorful. I ate that by itself. My burger, I mean, honestly, it was a massive amount
Very
of
thick,
meat.
very thick.
Yes. And I was getting full. I ate a little bit of my okra, and then I was eating the burger, and I was like, I can't eat any more of this. I said, will you finish this up? Because I said I want to finish or eat more of my okra. So, what?
Nothing. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around, you have 2 items left, burger and okra, and you can only eat one, and choosing the okra. But that's okay. I got the rest of the burger, so I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around that one.
But the food was good. A lot of people have, left when we were still eating, and then the lady, was talking to us, and she's actually a family that helps.
Yeah, it's family owned. Her name
Yeah.
was Mariana. She was
Yeah.
a very good waitress,
She
very
was.
sweet.
Very. took good care of us. You know, our drink, we always had a drink. So I enjoyed my meal. It was good.
Okay.
Let's hear you.
All right. What else you want to hear? I'm not apologizing for nothing else, I'll tell you that. So yeah, we were actually, when I had done that clip, you know, I've kind of made it a point that if a restaurant's website does not line up with their actual prices, I mention that in the hopes that they'll change it. So today I mentioned it a little prematurely because I had been looking at 2 meals and I confused the price on them. So my thing was I was just going to cut that part out of the video, but she thought y'all would enjoy a retraction more. So anyway, I ain't too good to do that. I made a mistake. So I was right the other times, but I was wrong today. So anyway, it was priced correctly. I did go with the burnt ends, which, as y'all know, is part of the brisket. And it's basically what its name is. It's the ends that are burnt. Some of them are very tender. Some of them are very tough. Same today. No different. But that's anywhere you get that. You're going to get some tough ones. You're going to get some very tender ones. Very flavorful. So it came with a large piece of, I guess I call it Texas toast. Buttered. It was not garlic toast. It was good. The baked beans were, I'm going to say the baked beans were average. They were brisket beans. They were not spectacular. They were not terrible. They were just basically, okay. I would put those as just average. I got the fried dill pickle spears. Now, the only other times I've ever gotten fried dill pickles before were actually cut up into little round chips. I wish these had been, they would have been a lot easier to eat. If they were individually breaded like that, would have been a lot easier to eat. Because when I was trying to cut it with my fork, basically the breading just came off and the whole pickle spear came out. But they were still flavorful. They tasted just the same. Just would have been a little easier to eat if they'd been like pickle chips. But yeah, they were good. I actually enjoyed those. The breading was flavorful. Burnt ends were good. Don't really have a complaint today. That was record time for being seated. I think, what did I say at the beginning? 26 minutes that we stood out there in the lobby.
27,
yeah, 26 minutes. Because I checked the time of when I shot the video going in, and then when we were finally seated, I think it was 26 minutes. So, and the girl was explaining, Mariana was saying, that they had several people who just didn't come in today because of the weather. And again, the main roads are clear, but we did notice some of the back roads and side roads are not even, they're still snow covered. So a lot of them may have lived on some of those roads and just couldn't, get here. So they were short staffed. They were doing the best they could with what they had. So don't hold that against them. The bathrooms here, there's 2 bathrooms. There's not a male and a female. They're both designated for either. Bathrooms were very clean. They're both small. Only one person at a time can be in there. I noticed when I went back after I had eaten that somebody had just smoked a cigarette in the bathroom. It was not like that when I first went in when we got here, but it was like that after. Now, I don't blame that on the restaurant because I can't say that it was that somebody who worked here. Could have been a customer that just decided to do that. But anyway, that kind of got in my throat. I'm very sensitive to cigarette smoke, as I've told y'all before. That's why I wasn't going to pay Avis for smoking cigarettes, or the car rental place. I don't smoke. I can't stand the smell of it. So that kind of got in my throat a little bit, but I can't blame the restaurant for that. But the bathrooms overall I thought were very clean. Mm-hmm. I look for that when I go to a restaurant. If a restaurant has a nasty bathroom, I mention it. Bathrooms were very clean, at least the one I went in. So overall, I would rate this a positive experience.
Oh, yeah,
I would maybe give it on a scale of 1 to 10, an 8 maybe. What would you say?
Yeah, I'd do that.
Okay. So it's right here off of Soco Road, Highway 19, as you're coming into Maggie Valley. If you're coming in from Asheville towards Cherokee, it'll be on your right. So look for the sign. It's a pink sign with 2 pigs sitting there with, their butts on the creek. So I guess that's why it's got the name. So just be looking for it. And it's a very rustic building on the inside, as you saw. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'd give it a thumbs up. I'd do it again.
Yep, me too.
All right. Thank y'all for watching, and have a blessed day. And like and subscribe if you haven't already.
And find us on Facebook.
All right. Thank you.